a conversation, and then sort of grew into natural fit. Nike recognizing its icons, showing them for their design integrity for the future. How do you make something cohesive out of these trends? You can't set out to make an icon. It has to be designed in culture. Return the feedback to you. What was interesting is the scope of the project. A very important postmodern idea about design, culture, innovation, and athletic performance all intertwined.
What's good, everyone on YouTube? Back with another sneaker video. Today I'll be giving you a quick look at the 10 VaporMax in the black colorway. So before we get into the shoes, I do want to give a special shout out to Mike Hampton, Just Hamp on Instagram. Make sure to give him a follow. He entered in a UK raffle. Unfortunately, it was in-store pickup only. Being that he's in the States, he wasn't able to pick up. He let me go in his place and actually just let me keep the sneakers. So shouts out to you, bro. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to get them, because I took an L just like pretty much everybody else I've seen on Facebook and Instagram. But moving on, let's get into the sneakers. So starting off, this is a collaboration between Virgil's Off-White and Nike. He pretty much took 10 sneakers from Nike's catalog and pretty much put his own spin on it, his own Off-White spin on it, where he pretty much either deconstructed or added more to the sneaker, probably bringing out the insides to the outsides and vice versa. So pretty much, like I said before, this is the VaporMax from the 10 collection. There is a white colorway slated for next month. I'm not a white shoe person, so I'm probably going to skip out on that release. The only white shoes that I actually really did like were the Air Jordan 1s from his collection. That was a European exclusive. But we're going to start from top to bottom, pretty much starting off with the sole. So pretty much you have a clear VaporMax sole. If you guys didn't know, this sneaker is one of Nike's only sneaker that has the most air in it, hence the air on the side, the tongue-in-cheek air in quotation marks. Moving up, you do have like a reinforced kind of like mud guard going around the sneaker, also at the toe cap as well, which is a nice little touch. It adds reinforcement, it stabilizes your foot, and you also have the air on the heel cap and some of the writing that this collection is famous for on the medial side as well. On the medial side, you do have Off-White trademark for Nike, Nike Air VaporMax, Beaverton, Oregon, USA, 2017. This is on most of the Off-White collection. It's a nice little nod. What I really like about this shoe is that it, even though it's a collab, it really shows that it's a collab. You have the Off-White spin. In 2018 and 2017, you did see a lot of collaborations pop up, but they were just mainly colorways. It wasn't like collaborations could like take apart a sneaker or add to it, other than Kith with the Ultra Boost adding the mid. But what Virgil did with the Off-White collection, it was pretty interesting to say the least. Moving on, you do have these plastic Nike checks. Now, one thing, my only gripe about this shoe is that I did wear these already. I wore these to work. I work in a warehouse, and I'm on my feet constantly, so I did notice when I took these off finally that right here where the Nike check is, where it sits on the Flyknit material, it kind of condensation kind of builds up in there from the sweat. So if you sweat a lot, that's something to also think about. I don't know over time what's that gonna do to the Flyknit material with condensation just sitting on it. Who knows? But the Nike check does have like a stitched on effect. Really nice. I like how it's just added on there, it's just placed with the stitching. going around it. Then moving up, you do have the suede added to the laces. It kind of reinforces the laces, and you also have the fly knit poking out, so the laces don't actually go through the suede holes, they go through the fly knit, little makeshift fly knit lace holes. He also added a, I want to say this is like a Cortez, a vintage Cortez or a Blazer tongue onto the VaporMax tongue. I think that really set it off. The tongue on the VaporMax, on the normal VaporMax, set very well with jeans, but this is another story. Pretty much it's really made for your jeans to fit like in there, unless you're wearing like a wide leg pant or trouser. But you also have this orange tab as well that's on Off-White collabs as well. Pretty much as your normal VaporMax with just additives on it, like the tongue. You can see that there is a normal VaporMax tongue, and this Cortez tongue is just plastered on top of it. It's just stitched on. You can't actually see the stitches. The size tag is on the insole, and on the insole you have the 10. Don't know how well that's gonna. The 10, and I went with the size 11, US 11. Pretty much that's my true to size. And these do fit tight. I do like my shoes tight, and I know how flying it is. It's gonna stretch the more you wear it. So if you like your shoes tight, I would go with a true to size and just kind of wear them in and let it stretch out. Over the time that I had these on, pretty much it took about a couple hours for them to start really giving way. My feet never really hurt. They did kind of, they didn't hurt, but they were, I was feeling it. This sole is actually rock hard, to be honest. It's not very supportive. Working in a warehouse, I'm on my feet all the time. I'm constantly running up and down stairs. And for running, I noticed that these give you a lot more support. That you kind of bounce off of these when you're running, but if you're just standing or just like walking, you really don't feel a difference from any other shoe. Of course, it's not like Boost. I know a lot of reviewers have said it's nothing like Boost. It's not as comfortable, and they are right. It's not as comfortable, but these do look a little bit better in my opinion than some Boost shoes. So yeah. But moving on from the shoe, we do have some additives. As you can see, I added the blue laces in this pair, and in the other pair I have the black. Now the black came standard on the shoe already. I thought the black was pretty normal. The blue laces kind of popped a little bit more, even though there's no blue on the shoe. I think it's just to mirror the air unit. And moving into the box, which is where I really like how Nike came together with Off-White to bring out this really sweet box. You have the swoosh on the top, and it's just an inside out box. You do have a clear size tag, and then you do have the offspring tag, which kind of ruins the box, but I mean, it is what it is. On the bottom you have all your like trademark stuff. Inside, as you guys can tell, I did get these from Selfridges in London. You have the receipt, so you know, receipt please. There you go. And then you have the Nike check with the orange guts. So pretty much like I said, this is an inside out box. I thought that was super creative. You also do have the Off-White paper, which is pretty interesting that they have an Air Jordan 2, the ad for an Air Jordan 2, and he didn't do an Air Jordan 2, so maybe that's a hint to something in the making, I guess. They have the Wing It ad from the early 90s that had the Air Jordan 2. So maybe there's an off-white Air Jordan 2. That'd be pretty dope. And also you have what you had on the outside, all of this on the inside. That's typically on the bottom of the Nike box. But yeah, I really liked the box as well. I think it brought the collaboration all together. You also have off-white labels right here on the box as well. That reads Off-White, trademark code Nike shoebox, Beaverton, Oregon, USA, 2017. So yeah, that is the 10 Nike Air VaporMax in the black colorway. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, also forgot that these do come with a red tag, which reads Off-White code Nike 2017 zip tie. You are supposed to cut this. I guess what Virgil said, you cut it off, but I like how it looks. You don't get a shoe every day that has a red zip tie on it. I think, you know, it's something that adds to the sneaker, so I wear it with the zip tie. It is what it is. And you also have the infamous shoe laces on the shoelaces in quotation mark. But all that aside, all hype aside, I think this is by far a very interesting collection with Nike and Off-White. I think they can continue this. I think they should continue this. I think this is something that brought life back into Nike. I'm not saying that they needed Off-White or needed to collab with Off-White to bring life back into Nike, but it's just a creative look on their shoes. Everything Virgil did, I tip my hat off. I really enjoy this shoe. I really enjoy wearing this shoe. It just speaks volumes about collaborations and how stale collaborations have been and how creative this one was. So all hype aside, probably one of my favorite shoes to come out in the last couple of years. But yeah, that's the review of the 10 VaporMax in the black colorway. Let me know what you guys think. Did you get them? Did you luck out? Did somebody hook you up? Did the plug help you out? Let me know down in the comments. And are you looking forward to more Off-White collaborations? Is it something that you kind of getting tired of seeing? Is it something that you were never really interested to begin with? Yeah, I will be in the comments talking to you guys as usual. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Follow me on Instagram to follow my latest pickups. And yeah, I'm out, guys. Peace.
You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight up the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a plan in it. Lil' mama look that, and she got ass, and she gon' fuck up a bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping the dope in the stack. Italy, got too foreign hoes, they DM me. Try to talk when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Be real with me, keep it 100, just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast, they say the dope gon' flee.
Percocet tail on me. I saw my nigga, baby, chill with me. Them niggas that fucked in the back don't say nothing. Them niggas a kill for me. Back as I catch on my sleep, gon' flee. And I can't spit on that patty for lean. Bitch, I'm a duck in my tree. How about the frog and lean? I put them boots in the fender. I bet she walk around like she Christian. I used to break in the anthem. Take up running like the game of temple. Simple, I play with a mantle. Mama said she saw me on Jimmy Kimmel. Canada, cause I'm on minus symbol. Walking with the rats, I'm looking crippled. Fuck on that bitch and I temple. A nigga for me to take pictures. Not from LA, but I clip em. Double my cup or a triple. Thoughts on my body, no biblical. I'm not your average or typical. Look at my wrist and it's critical. Hold it up, dropping the temperature. I get that back on a regular. I got a bag on my cellular. Back in the back of them vegetables. Back of them cookies, it's medical. Cocaine, codeine, etc. Cocaine and lean is federal. I take up living on never look. I think that's when the ends on my schedule.
You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight up the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. Lil' mama a thot, and she got ass, and she gon' fuck up a bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping